Well, hello and welcome everybody. We're going to try to do this quest again, and this quest is called The Other Side. It has a little problem with bugs and all that. We tried to do it earlier today and weren't successful. One of the items did not drop. I've done this quest before, but I want to get it out of the way and do it. And we'll see, if it goes fast, we can do the second part, but don't hold your breath. Anyway, this time I'm going to do a couple things different when I request it. Everybody is in the zone, as you can see. And I will do it this way because it won't get bugged out. The other way, I guess that could have had something to do with it. And then we're both going to zone into Crypto Decay at the same time, and so on and so on. The quest we're going to do is called The Other Side. And the other side meaning enter the Crypt of Soul. So we're going to do that. We are located in this part of the zone, the top end of the zone, as you can see right there. We have to go back to our friends over here. So what we're going to do to make this real quick is we're going to, hey, Azalin, I've been hanging out in House of Thule outside the house doing the first quest. That's good. Get that one where you get the rot dogs and snakes. That one is the way to go. And how's it going, man? I mean, how's the leveling going? So I'm just gonna go ahead and call a hero myself over there. This is the easier way. And as you can see, that coffin over there is the one we clicked on. First things first, that is my campfire over there that I set up. Just want to let you guys know. Campfire is there. And so come on over here and click on this thing here, and it should zone you out. And so Azalin, are you doing the snake one? Slow and say halfway through 85 doing the snake. Yeah, that's good because you get 1% each. And also make sure you pop Lesson of the Devoted, that AA ability. That'll give you an experience boost. And if you're going to do it, like it takes about a day or 14 hours to refresh. So what you want to do is pop that once per day. And you pop that once and you'll be good. I'll call a hero you guys over. But yeah, that's good. Halfway through 85 is sweet. Really, really good. And if I'm correct, you're on a Shadow Knight, right? That's going to be great. Yeah, so that one, that AA is really nice. I think I have it. Let me show you what it is. It will boost the experience. It's free. It's like a free experience potion. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Lesson of the Devoted. Oh, you're doing Enchanter. Okay, that's good. So this one here that I have on my screen, it's called Lesson of the Devoted. It has a 20-hour refresh. So let's say if you're going to play again tomorrow at the same time and you play once a day, just hit this thing. It doubles the amount of experience you gain within the next half hour. So that's pretty good for out there. You'll notice it'll really make a big difference. So I would definitely suggest doing that. That will really help big time. Let me time to add some AA points in myself. So make sure you hit that up. And that's good. You're cruising along. You'll be able to cruise right through that. House of Thule is nice when you go inside the house. I think there's even I don't know if you can charm the terror guards and all those, depending on the level of your charm. But you could take them on and stuff. And so how are you doing? You're doing snakes, or are you doing the rot dogs? Which do you find easier? I gotta bring Belmo in here. While I'm here, one thing I like to do is check for named. There's a named lady over here. Nope. See where the Impatient Wanderers? That's a placeholder for named. And also over here, it's really easy to check for them. Impatient Wanderer and Impatient Wanderer. Those are placeholders for one, the named that you kill for the Hunter achievement. She also has some good drops too. So that's another good one to do if you have time. So when you're in Demiplane Decay, this is my favorite spot to hunt for named. And these guys are easy. Like if you kill off the Impatient Wanderer, the Bakkens won't help. Other ones will. Other ghouls will and zombies will. But these Bakkens, they only help each other. So now what we're going to do is time to buff everybody real quick. And once again, steel plates being played by my girlfriend. I'm boxing the two mages. They both have earth pets. One of the earth pets is white 105 and other is blue. Reason why this one is 105 is this one has enhanced minion 24 on earrings. Really good. Aslan says, doing the snakes, they're a bit easier to charm and then turn them on the dogs. Once they're both almost dead, I invis. Oh, smart, smart. See, now that's what I like. That is smart. Yeah, if they're almost dead, inviso, and then you can root one of them and you get 2 for 1. It goes so fast that way because, you know, it's hard enough keeping one alive. You know, they do about the same amount of damage, so you get them both the same color. They'll kill each other about the same level, and then you just park them, root them, and go look for 2 more. I mean, you'll be an artist at it. You'll be so good at doing that. Okay, so I got haste on everybody. Got time to buff regen. And this quest takes place in the Crypt of Sewell. That's that skull thingy there. You may remember it from Into the Temple. Well, today we're hoping to go down there. And this is going to be harder than Into the Temple because there's a health debuff when you go in here. And that's a problem. And the first thing you want to do going in here is make sure everybody has Invisible Undead. Got to keep an eye on the dogs. They eat the snakes like candy. Have to keep my merc healer on passive. Yeah, you know, and you can get the dog, he'll probably go through 2 snakes, you know. But if you're really feeling up for it, you can you know, haste your dog, and if you slow the other ones, just make sure you stay near the exit. And if things, you know, the you know what hits the fan, and you know those dogs break, just run for the exit and click that door real quick, and then you'll be out of there like no problemo at all. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure does everybody have fire shield on? No, they don't. Popping the fire shield. But I like what you're doing, Aslan. I really do. You're showing good guts there and good courage, good gameplay, obviously. Very, very nice. This one doesn't have burnout. Oh, I gotta add one more. Standby again. These buffs wear out on their own, so you gotta add burnout to this guy. Gotta add burnout. These pets need everything they can get. Come on, burnout, where are you? Yeah, yeah. As long as you keep an eye on it, you'll get good at it. I mean, you'll get to the point where you're so relaxed about it, and you know, like if you can keep them a good distance away, like find a corner, like clear off the corner first, and then work them from a corner. I mean, you're gonna be all good, and it'll just be like another walk in the park for you. You'll get so good at it. Let me pop Inviso Undead. I'll just do it with this guy here. Yeah, and that's a fun thing about it. The Enchanter is a real technical class. But that's what I like is the challenges. And when you get good at it, it's fun. It really is. Okay, guys, I will be zoning in first. I'm the first guinea pig. And one thing, Aslan, that's fun is finding areas to charm in or mobs that are just right, because there's some mobs like golem types, they have like twice the amount of hit points as other mobs, or some have really low magic resistance, and you can really charm them big time. Okay, we're gonna go to the south first. And for this, we got to loot these things again. If you're watching today's earlier show, you'll know exactly what we're doing this time. Hopefully it's not bugged. We're going to head down here to the favorite dentist office. Here it is. And now we're going to bring out El Belmo. Come on, Belmo. Call a hero. So that's a fun part about finding good spots and mobs to charm. You'll find as you go along, like some mobs, they break charm really, really fast. And then there's ones that you know, you can charm them and it seems like they last the full duration. Those are the best ones. You know, they have a high percentage. Okay, guys, we're gonna go and we're gonna start this party like we did earlier. And you know how this party starts with this guy here. This guy's numero uno. And we're in the dentist's office. And we're gonna pull some of his teeth. And this guy, you can get him, single pull Bakken in front. And then there's a lady on the left. You saw her there. And the two dudes back there. So we're gonna try this guy first. And when you're not sure, first thing to do is mez them first. Okay, and if nobody else comes, generally you're going to be okay. That means you can get a straight up pull right here. We're going to pull him back to our little meat grinder area and let the party start. And there he goes, and he went for a little stun there. So Aslan, one of the cool things about being an enchanter is you always wonder which mobs work best, and it's really cool to try out and find the ones that some are going to work a lot better than others, and then you'll just find some that are just like kind of like worthless, you know. But you'll find some mobs that are like they turn out to be your favorites, and you go, hey, that's pretty good. Sorry, I forgot to engage him first. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You know, I wish I had more time because I'd go around and try to find really good areas. Some people at the higher level, oh good, look at this. Here is a Stone of Tranquility 25 Purity Aug. When you get to 95, I've got tons of these. They drop like candy up here. So take this. This is a Purity Aug to increase where this is used is over here. See, this has a 25 Purity Aug. You start out at 50 purity. If you get a 25 purity, it brings you to 75. They have 30, 35 purity, much harder to get. So we're going to take that. Now this is rolled up scroll and rolled up scroll. So we got two rolled up scrolls. What happened? What the heck? Not letting me take it? Oh, I already have it. Okay, wait a second, guys. Duh. I gotta clear out today's mess here. Okay, first things first.
Maybe we don't have to clear it.
No, you have to loot it. It says loot, yeah. So if you don't loot it, it's not gonna count.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought I had the other one, but I don't know. I checked, you know, it's not in there. Okay, so there we go. Now it lets me loot it. So there, now we go down by one. So we have one less. And so you can't loot this because you've got it already. Let me just leave it on the ground. So we got one. We left this open. I'm going to leave this open. I sure hope that I don't have doubles of these. I looked everywhere, but I don't see like Illusion Glare Lord. That would suck if all this time I had another one, I just couldn't loot it, but I don't think that's it. Okay, so victim number 1 is down. Victim number 2 is here. When in doubt, I know how to do this, but when in doubt, remember, lead with the mez. Reduces your risk. See, there we go. And then, if you slow him before you pull him, what happens? He'll hit real slow, and you could cast through his swing, so if you need to remez him, it's no big deal. I see that. Send the pet back. Don't let the pet go down there and fight him. Oh, and he stunned me bad. And we're just gonna pop this on him, cook him up a little bit, and Steel Plate's just gonna whack him to bits. Yeah, Steel Plate, whack him. You drop our scrolls this time. Don't be playing that game where we don't get our scrolls. I had enough of that this morning. And bam, the timing should be right. Everybody fires, and look at that, hits for 115,000. Not bad. And down he goes. Okay, so here's 3 more. There and there. And this one, this is the one we couldn't get earlier, the Ornate Scroll. See, I had it, I saw it open. So we got the one we couldn't get. doesn't mean we can't get the rest. But we got 3, and that's good. That's how it should go. This should be one of those super quick quests that you could do, and if you're quick, you can do the rest of them. So next victim is over here. Let's move the group down. Okay, and this lady here, you know, same routine. Open with Mez. She just kind of fell asleep while we did that. And get over here. Take this opportunity for the mage to mallow her at the same time. And then from here, I just open with the pet going in. There we go, just like that. Yep. And the dog. And here we go. The camera angles aren't so great because it's a small, tight area. This is about the best camera angle you can get. And so it's a small area, but it's not as bad as Crypt of Decay, which is really, really, really tight. That place, oh man. I mean, I still have to do a lot of videos on that. There's a lot that I passed, but I passed them up because it was just, everything was just so darn tight in there. I couldn't see a darn thing. So, but I will be going back and doing it now. What to do is they got our yellow one on the left, white one on the right. The way you do this, Mez the one on the right, you have a greater chance of being less resisted. You got a greater chance of being resisted on the yellow. I get the mage to target the one on the left. So when a Mez right, left one's going to come. When the left one gets about halfway, I'm going to send the mage pet on him. And they'll intercept here. It should work. If not, I'm going to intercept the one on the right. So stand by. Okay, so we got 2. So anyway, yellow one, just try to mez them to see if I can do it. Yes, I got him. So the white one is the victim here. And there we go. I got everybody on him. And this, you know, you're always going to operate at 70% in here. That's one way they've amped up the difficulty, is by doing it like this. I don't know, you know, there's only so many levels higher that they can go because, you know, the level ends at 105. So you'll see this in Crypt of Decay where they do this and they amp up the difficulty. But just one of the creative ways. But you got to be careful, because what that does is it makes you very careful about planning how you build your character. Plain looking scroll. Okay, we need one of these. Okay, we got 2. And this dude, you better drop one. Okay, gonna slow him, and I will go into that right after we kill this guy here. And take this opportunity to mallow him, and we will be sending the pet on him. There you go, just like that. And these earth pets can really, really tame. I mean, they really are extremely tough. You know, and I mentioned earlier, they don't have a lot of DPS, but when you don't have a real tank, these guys can soak up a lot. Almost as much as a regular tank work, if not maybe even more. I haven't even checked. Some people have said the earth pet, especially if you get a, you know, EM 20 something, it can do it. Now we got 2 items. Can this be it, guys? Age scrolls. Let's see, let's see. This might be it. Bing! Okay, now this is how the quest is supposed to work, guys. Yes! It's working. I can't believe it. I'm just so thrilled. Oh my gosh. It's actually working. Oh, good, guys. Okay, so get out of rest mode. We set a campfire back up. No, we got to talk to a lady here. Oh. She's back in Crypt of Decay. So wait till your thing goes into resting mode and hit the campfire button. That's what you want to do. Let's see. Everybody campfire. And I set it back up in the Crypt of Decay so we can go back there. And we have enough time where we can do a quest right after this. Yes, and we can do the same one. And this is what's cool. If you clear this off real quick, you can go back. And this is how the quest is supposed to work. Yeah, one room, one round of kills, and that's it. It's the first mercenary quest for Crypt of Soul. So you guys can wait here, rest up here. Let me just rest, and I'll go and turn this in, and then I'll pick up the next one. Give me one moment here. And it's supposed to be done this way, so let me get down there. Next thing you do is you see this beautiful looking chair here, beautiful piece of furniture. Click on that, head north, and go like this. I usually pop Inviso Undead here, like so. And keep in mind what I just did may not be doable by other classes, because the reason why is I have a dark elf and I try to do this and they jump me and they attack me. But with a high elf, for some reason, I can come up here and you see, look at My Little Pony over there. I'm dubious, but my dark elf is KOS and gets killed right away. So let me bring up something real quick while I do this. Okay, so now what you do is you just hail her here. Okay, and so there it is. The other side is completed. Next thing I need to do is drop the quest. So what I do is go in here and drop the quest. Remove everybody. You guys should have got this quest finished. Check, they did. Okay, so remove. You need to remove this quest. It would be nice to remove by itself. And then remove this. And then we're preparing to get the next one. If we're really quick, we'll get. Hey, Serratus, you got it on your TV. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, what kind of TV did you get? That is sweet. You told me about that. And everybody, Serratus has figured out how to get YouTube to come up on her screen. And I know she's got a big TV. She told me she's going to get a new one. And yeah, how big is it? And does it look good? I mean, it should. You can sit back way, way far, which I think is really cool. Oh man, that's great. You could watch it in bed and everything. That'd be sweet. Oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong one. I'm going to go to Crypt of Soul here. I'm on my other computer getting the quest up. Got to get the phrase that pays. The other one is called the Vial Messenger, meaning the vial of whatever you're going to do. So the magic word is destruction. Let me see here. Okay, okay, so let me get this. Okay, and this loads up the next quest. And in this quest, we get this little book thingy. And this is Bound Tenants Blessing. So we need to give this to the hamster guy. And he's up top there. So let's go ahead and do this. Got a Roku. All right, sweet. It does look great. And it's nice. Because, you know, sometimes sitting at the computer is not the most natural thing, but when you get to work out there, you know, get it from a TV, it's just got, you get on your nice couch and kick back. Oh, that is sweet. So for this quest, the first thing you do is you give this book here to this hamster. And he says, speak with him about something. So that means you press the H key for hail. And, oh, and then you just go through his text and what proof of life. And then he says, here, take my little vial of whatever it is, and I've already put that on my hotbar. No, just throw it in your inventory. And the next thing we have to do is we have to test the contents out on people at guess where? Back in the Crypt of Soul. So hit this thing here. So we're back, and now we're going to head over to the Crypt of Soul. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this a little easier instead of running it over. I can run over, but I'll show you how to run over. So what you do is you go like this. You see the map there. You go right in here. and then the mages will come in. So come in this way, and steel plate won't be coming. I'll just call a hero you over. So here we'll wait for everybody. Gonna call a hero steel plate over. Bring him right on over. You're welcome. And you'll be coming right over. And I'm gonna call a hero the other one, and that is Belmo. Come on, Belmo. Come on over. And we're going good. So Serratus, do you have it set up by like your couch, or you have a special place where you got your TV hooked up to? That is just a sweet, sweet setup you got there. Man, sometimes I wish I could do the same thing. But I don't have a TV, you know, I mean, nowadays I just use the computer, which is a funny thing. So the monitor is only like 23 inches wide, but that's still not bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and once again pop Inviso. 8 minutes left on this. So once again, you know the routine, guys. Touch the funny skull here. Then you got it on the nice couch then. Lucky you. Nice couch, can kick back far away. And also, if you've got a good sound system hooked up to it, that's even better. Oh man, that's going to be sweet. Got that sound system. Sitting my recliner. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh man, what a way to go on a nice hot day. Got the air conditioning on. So what you have to do is you have to test these vials on Undead and Bakken. And where do we find Bakken here? There's only one place, and that place is in the office of the dentista. So here we go. We're going back to the dentist. Never did like the dentist. And if you're quick, you may have noticed they have not spawned. And what's good about that? We can nail him before he gets here. So this is if you do these real quick, it'll work something like this. He should spawn the one right in front here. It's about a 20-minute spawn or something. If not, we can go back and kill the guards in the front. They count also. But the way it is once you start fighting them, then you just click on this thing and it will change them into something. But I'm going to show you as an enchanter one way to do this. That'll make it pretty cool. Because some people have mentioned there are some problems. You have to get close enough to do it, and to get jumped by the guy that it turns into. Oh, and here's our friend here. Hello. Hello, Mr. Friend. What's your name? Okay, here we go. Yep. What'd you do to me? We just mezzed you. And you know what's going to happen next? Okay, so from here, you can do one of two things. You can leave them like that, and then you can hit the happy button here. Nope, you gotta get closer. You go like this. And, oh, he turned into a blessed Bakken. Haha, but you can't do anything just because you're sitting right there. So now, this is why you don't have to fight him twice. I guess you do. Send in the dogs on him, as they say. And there will be another one coming up, so be careful. We just got to mow him down. And he's quite tough. So what happens is sometimes people get this guy, and then the next thing that happens is you get another guy. So you end up fighting two at once. But the way I just showed you, you're only going to have to fight him one time. So you can do this super fast. And this is like a quickie mission, a real quickie one. What buff that is getting... Oh, we got to get out of here. What buff do we have on that makes it look like everyone is getting smacked? Oh, I don't know which buffs we really have. We don't really have too many buffs. Do you mean what are we casting on them, on the bad guys? That's making them look like... Oh no, I know the ones where they're getting hit. Okay. This one, I know what you're saying. Runic Torrent. And this one is, it casts, let me show you here. Runic Torrent it casts a rune of let me give you a more exact one. It is in here. Here it is. It will do this: absorb 50% of incoming melee damage in excess of 6,000, but up to a total of 21,000. So in other words, that will do you for one round of combat, and it keeps pulsing and coming up. So this is really good for mitigating damage. It makes a big difference. The only thing is it doesn't last long, and after it takes so much damage, it pops off. But if you just fire it again, you're good. I also cast another rune, Eldritch rune here. This is more protection. Keep these updated in this one. And where's the other guy? I mean, we're just doing so fast we could kill them all. So we got 1 out of 5. So that's how you do it. And the trick is to mez him first. Once he's mezzed, then you're pretty much good to go. Okay, there he is, our friend again. Let's see if he comes for us. Okay, gotcha. And then just in case, just for safety's sake, you don't have to actually go do a full debuff. Then just hit him with the happy spray here. Oh, and there he is. He's like, what happened to me? And see, this is what you only have to kill him once. And let's try this here. Okay, this guy messed. So sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and you just have your way with them, and then mess with them this way. Back up a little bit, and then prepare to pull him. Let's mallow him, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to send the dogs on him. There we go, perfectly intercepted right in front. There we go, just like that. And the spawn rate isn't that fast. Next one is going to be the witch lady on the left. And we'll get her. She doesn't count for any, but we still got to clear her off just in case. There we go, nice. Finish this quest. Very nice. And the final ones you want to get are the skeletons right on the way out. By the time you kill 4 of them, the 5th one will probably spawn. Actually, the next lady is an undead, I think. We can do that. We can make the round perfect. So down he goes, and we don't want your diamond. Don't need money. Okay, and that is good. Everybody got the rune up. Got this up. This lady here is the next one. She's an undead, so we gotta do the thing on her because we gotta check the stuff on undeads. So we would like to be able to mez her first. Let's give it a try. And this works. And now that we've done that, let's put the aura, rune aura back up. We're gonna go back to our little thing and see, it didn't work. And they say it didn't work, so now you have to kill her. So that's good, see? Right here, so we were already debuffing her and all that good stuff. And prepare to go ahead and pull. And there we go, we got this lady. That's it, there you go. And it's good to see you, Serratus. I usually see you in the daytime, but we tried to do this quest earlier today and it was bugged. So I'm back doing it tonight because I really wanted to finish it, and I wanted to show everybody that you can do this one, the first one called The Other Side, and this one right after that. So you got 1 out of 5, and you know who's coming next. The guy's over there. And there he is. All right, whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's work him real fast. Yep, like that. And he doesn't need much else, just a little spray here. Yep, and he's turned into that, so what we're going to do is just pull him right over here. And there you go, just like that. And the other guy will spawn, but it'll be too late. There we go, get this guy. Down you go, let me get a better angle for you. This is a much better camera angle right here. Okay, we're gonna go for the big shots here. Let's go hit Daikatana. Fire the big artillery on him. There we go, and that's it. And we got steel plate hacking away at it. Nice job. Ooh, he's down for the count. Alright, so that's 3 out of 5. This guy's gonna be 4 out of 5. And after we get him, okay, he's gonna turn into other guy. And this is how you do it. You just hit him with that. Oh, gotta get a little closer. I got a little too close, but that's alright. There we go, and we're on him. Time for the big guns. I always admire people that can solo this content, because if you're only group geared like us, it can get tough. I'm telling you, really, really tough. Okay, so that is number 4. So with 4 out of the way, it's time to go back and do some undead. We're not gonna risk trying to pull the crazy room with the one with 6 in there, because just our luck will probably get all 6 at once. It has happened to me before, and that has just been, it's been really tense and stressful moment. But we're going to show you how to take it nice and easy, because the game is all about fun and taking it easy. So let me first get Velmo up here. Okay, the way we're going to do this is we're going to work this room in this fashion. We're going to come to left, stay close to this guy, really close. Don't stray too far away, because if you do, what will happen is you may aggro the other guy. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and engage the pets. First things first, we're going to engage pets, because we're too close to Mez him. As soon as we open with Mez, he will go bonkers. I'm just going to hit for a slow as soon as you drop the slow on him. And get these pets all on top of him as quick as we can. And then go for the big shot here. These guys have a lot of hit points. They're very tough. And you see, they're about level 107. We're level 105, so they're about 2 levels ahead of us. You can see it takes a lot to kill. Not nearly as bad as doing the golems, but bad. Bad damage. Okay, I do have everything on. It's going down. Good job, Steel Plate. By now, like, the other guys would be just toast. But he's there. Okay, so, oh, you know what? Duh, I forgot something. In my haste, I forgot to put the you-know-what on him. Sorry, guys. Didn't get credit for that. Okay, my bad. So it's going to take a little bit longer. Whoop. Oh, shoot. My mistake again. I got to hit the... I forgot to do this order here. A little hasty here. Okay, now I turned into it. Okay, so you know what to do. Just get on him and kill him. Nothing more than that. There we go. Just a little bit of grinding here. Get a better view from here. Okay, let's take this guy again. Now we'll get credit for him. You have to apply the thing before he's dead, that is. You want to do it earlier, because I think once you apply it, he resets to his full health, which is no good. Okay, there's 2 out of 5. And we can, what I like to do is I like to move in this counterclockwise fashion, because there are shinies here. Not really. I like to just do it like this, so that I know which one spawned last, because the last stop is going to be the Bakken place. Okay, we're just about ready. First order of business is try to mez him. Okay, and that's good. He will stay in his current form, so you just might as well debuff him. As soon as you break out the spray on him, you want to back up so you don't aggro. See how I did that? That's how you do it. Now he's ready to come on in. And there we go. We just take him like that. And send in the swarm pets at the same time. There we go. Get this off before dichotomic. Resets. And you look at all these hit points this guy's got. This guy's a beast. He's got lots and lots of hit points. Crazy, crazy guy. Wow. Look at this. Tons of hit points. We've gone through a whole rotation of nukes. Oops, we're getting hit a little bit. Somebody is getting hurt. Belmo, be careful. Belmo got summoned. He's doing too much damage. Got his pop swarm pets. Oh, he's dead. Okay. So you gotta always watch these mages. Sometimes they nuke for so much that it gets dicey. Hey, Matt Gade. Hello, man. It's been a while. Man, how you doing? Oh, Matt, we're doing the Broken Mirror. We started on Crypt of Soul. We're trying to finish up on this one here. Doing a quest here. Okay, got this guy. And I think this guy turns back to a normal guy once we get him. How are you doing? I remember your ranger got to 105. Okay, there. See, he turns back. So he actually does keep his buffs on him. So you can actually do this. He'll be number 4 out of 5. Unfortunately, he won't be 5 out of 5. That's good. So what's your ranger up to? And are you going to be doing the new expansion, Ring of Steel? I want to do it in beta. I'm really excited for that. One of the things I'm really looking forward to, in only a couple weeks, we're going to be going, I'll be going over there. I heard everybody gets accepted to beta. There's no beta applications you need to turn in or anything like that. So that's going to be just great. Real busy the past month. Took a break off. But yeah, I know it can be a lot playing every day. It really can. Sometimes the grind can get to you. But you know what? When they had that double experience weekend, man, on the test server, you know, we already have like an experience bonus. Okay, we just need to get one more. But anyway, I brought these 2 mages around. They were like my Call a Hero, just Call a Hero mages. Just for that. And you know what's funny is they got to level 100 in just like 3 days of play. That was just so hilarious. So that, you know, because that really was a surprise that they were going to have double experience. So double that with what you get on the test server is like 400 experience, 400%. It was just crazy. Yeah, so then the next thing I know, I was like, wow, I got 2 level 100 mages, so I just went for the next, you know, 5 levels, and then here they are. Yeah, as what people say, they're my Call a Hero bitches. But they are really good. I'm telling you, man. You know what they're really good for is like me doing these quests, because especially like in the Broken Mirror, you have so much back and forth, you know, so much, because the whole zones, I mean, demi-plane of life and all that, it could all fit in plane of knowledge. So you know, the only way they make the quest bigger is what they do is they go ahead and make you do a lot of runarounds. So these guys are great, you know. So what if you have to run around 10 times? These guys are fine, you know. They're perfect. You just station them there and bing. And through all that bonus, yeah, from 85 to 100 in a weekend. It's so crazy. I have a level 105 mage who I played. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, the mages are great. Yeah, they are a great team. The Earth Pet is really good, and I recently got that enhanced minion 24. One of my donators gave it to me. Oh my god, it makes such a difference. I can now summon a level 105 pet. Uh-oh, one of the guys spawned. I was away. Oh, look at this guy. Dingling over here was spawned. Let me go ahead and get him. Okay, as you see the other guy way here, I'm just going to do the treatment on him. And this guy, he turns into something else, I believe. Now, we have to destroy this guy here. So once again, same routine. And mez him. Oh, shit! Where did they get two? What the heck? How did you get two of these dudes here? Okay, oh, one of them cannot be... What? There's a blast. There's two?
Yeah.
Oh, that was new. It's not supposed to happen like that. Okay, hold on. Good thing I got mez. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath. Soul Catcher Earhoop. I think it's that one. I'll link it in a moment. Let me pull one of these guys up here, and he'll be the one coming all the way up. This guy here. So this is the one. Oh god, Belmo did not make it for some reason. He's somewhere out in the ether there. Hang on, let me get control of this real quick here. You guys just work on him. I gotta get Belmo out here. I forgot to call it hero him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, Belmo should be arriving any minute. Okay, just lock this guy down here. Okay, one down. So that is 5 of 5. We need to kill this other guy here because he's in the way. And we need to get the other guy in order to get the other lady. So let's do here. Yeah, I'll show you what that is in one moment here. Let me pop this back on. He took all my runes down. So pop one rune, pop another rune. Get this back up. These guys can kill you in one round, especially if you're a flimsy caster like me. You just see they're pretty nasty. I don't know how we got two of them. That's never happened where I got a double spawn just like that. And we got these two mages just smoking in here. And look at they can really nuke, especially with dichotomic reinforcement from the enchanter. It hits even that much harder. I know you can't see the blast going by. There's regular hitting in the 160s and stuff. And what do we have here? Oh, Illusion Glare Lord. I don't need it. I got too many of these. Okay, so what we're gonna do is everybody rest for 1 second here, 1 moment, real quick. And what I'm gonna do is show Matt what we got. Okay, so this is the one we got, and this is it. It's one that a wonderful gift. We've got a lot of good stuff, but it has enhanced minion 24 on. I haven't put an AUG in it yet, just because I've been too lazy. But I should put a Type 5 AUG in there. I think I have one laying around somewhere, and that would go nice in it. Let's see, any Type 5 AUG. Oh, I do, but it's an old Type 5. I'll just put it in anyway. There. And then so I boosted it with an AUG. But anyway, this is what's really nice. It's not for me, but it's on the mage. And yeah, I know this is, I mean, already the stats are really good, but you know, it makes a difference. I was running around with enhanced minion 16, I think, the one you get in the dark and see, that one you can solo. That super easy one, the easiest enhanced minion item you can solo, and there's like a line of people going for that. That was already good. But this is just like, wow, it's really good. Now this guy, we just need to go ahead and kill him. We don't have to care about him. We're just killing the trash here. So let me go like this. I know, and just that some of the donations just incredible. I got to thank everybody. Like, I would never be able to get this. This one we're just going to take out the trash and kill this guy here. Nothing fancy. Yeah, it really does. I mean, this Earth Pet can tank so good. I mean, Matt, what's your opinion on the Earth Pet versus the Tank Merc? Nerd Navigator had asked me that earlier, what I think. And, you know, in my opinion, okay, the Tank Merc can keep aggro better than anything. Because, of course, the Earth Pet doesn't really keep aggro that good compared to, like, the Air Pet. Air Pet seems to keep really good aggro. But the problem is the Air Pet dies too quick. I mean, it gets killed really fast. But the Earth Pet has good, it seems to mitigate really well and just soak up damage like crazy. It is really a good tank. We don't need roll-up score. That's from the last quest. So I'm really liking. I mean, for this you got to use it. I think if I use anything less, if they do spike damage, they would kill the pet right out. Like, I'll tell you the weakest one, the Fire Pet. Oh my God, what a joke! I use that Fire Pet, it dies in 1 round. Seriously. AA instant summon. Which pet do you like, Matt? Okay, we're gonna turn this lady into a you know what here. And we're gonna hit Malo on him. Okay, so let me go ahead and click the Earth one. Yeah, you gotta go Earth Pet all the way. Up in these levels, everything just hits so ridiculously hard. Okay, see, he's still mez like this. And there we go, game on. Get that crazy lady here. And I like this, the Servant also is really nice. Yeah, I mean, I like the DPS. Water Pet does nice DPS. And it's pretty cool to use, but then I'm finding as I get into TBM, it's like, man, a pet's gonna just, it doesn't take much, I mean, to kill some of these pets. Yeah. Where the stun, a lot of these mobs, some of them are tough to stun, or the stun gets resisted, I noticed. Oh yeah, nice job, Steel Plate. Okay, so everybody back into the cave, like they say in the crew, back into the cave. Yeah, where there's no earthquake. Okay, so from here, what we can do is we have to return the vial to this dude. What we're gonna simply do is we're gonna hit campfire as soon as we go into resting mode, so you just got to wait about 30 seconds. And once you get into resting mode, you can hit the campfire icon. And that's why you set the campfire back in the Crypt of Decay, so you don't have to run through all this and all the way back there. You just do it like this. So let me try Belmo. Yep, campfire is available. Hitting campfire, we're going back to the Crypt of Decay TBM version. So another thing I was thinking of, guys, is that I think might be kind of fun is I was thinking of doing old school raids just for the heck of it with our level 105s and going back and doing ones like I want to do Ritual of Terror next and doing TikTok, starting from there. Now a lot of it you need a bunch of real people because there are a lot of mechanics involved, but I was thinking that would be kind of fun to do. But I need real people, and I need to get some people together for it and figure out a time. It's an organization thing. I think you need at least 4, maybe 5 real people or 5 computers that you can coordinate through for that. So anyway, give the vial back to this guy, to our friend the hamster here. And bing! We have completed it. The vial messenger is done. Yay! 2 quests in 1 night. We're gonna actually save this one for tomorrow, but we'll save it for tonight. And no bugs today. I would like to put some time back into playing again since I took that break that last 4 to 5 weeks. Would fun to play at your 105s weekend. Yes, we could. You know, Matt. Matt, I was thinking. You know, I do need people for Damsel of Decay. That's a hard one. And oh God, Enslaver. I mean, that's going to be hard The two final group missions, I'll show you which they are. And I'm trying to get people together slowly. We do need melee classes, definitely DPS classes, tanks, that kind of thing. That's basically all that really works. Let me show you here what I got to do next. We have done, thanks to War Potato and Shenane, we have done the other ones. Go to this one. As you can see, we've done Lady of Life. And thanks to Sandor, we've done Grummus. But we've got this hard one, Damsel of Decay. This one is hard. This one is a DPS race. Need total DPS team to do this. And Granis, the cleansing team, for some reason this turned out to be the easiest out of all of them. I think he's actually easier than Grummus. And then we have this one, this crazy bonkers one here. Yeah, exactly. The DPS is really what's necessary. We need to cut these people in half. And especially, let's talk about Enslaver of Souls. The thing with this one, this is all the way DPS race, because with this one, in order to avoid the two first stages of mechanics, you have to DPS her down to 65%. If you don't do it fast enough, what happens is then she spawns these crystals, and then she spawns these ads, and then it turns into big hairball, and you're pretty much you're almost screwed unless you can fight your way out of it. But if you come out and get her down to that area, then it's a whole lot easier. Then it's just a straight medium DPS race to the bottom, which you can do. And this is the hardest one, and Slaver is known as the hardest. But we would definitely need DPS. We already have Berserker, and of course I'll be there on my Enchanter, even though it doesn't do much DPS, because that's all I've got. And we've got this one here. This has a lot of annoying mechanics to it. There's another one here. Some way if we can, I guess you can punt stuff and punt it into the goos. Like these Bakans that come out, you punt them into the goos, and they despawn. And then after that, it's just DPS this person, and then she will teleport to another area up and down every 60 seconds. You have a time limit to kill her, actually. Where is everyone that usually plays you? Well, what happened, Serratus, is people got busy over the summer as people dropped off. Yeah, at least I can mitigate all the spell damage with spell guard and all that. And Serratus, what happened is a lot of the people, I'll put it this way. The big thing is that when we went into Broken Mirror, it was kind of unpopular. And not only that, the Darkened Sea. And why are they unpopular is because if you watch FC7's video on his ranked expansions, Darkened Sea got his lowest rating. I mean, not Darkened Sea, but the Broken Mirror. And I can see why. Because aside from the loot, which is really fantastic for this expansion, pretty much the whole thing can fit inside Plane of Knowledge minus Plane of Health. Everything else fits into the Plane of Knowledge. And then this Crypt of Decay is a rehash. So, it's not very popular with people, and especially if you've got EOK, everybody skips this, totally. I'm playing it because I don't have EOK, so I'm here and trying to do it as best I can. But a lot of people didn't like this content as much, even though everything's a group mission where you can get them in. And then when we go back to Darkened Sea, which is a beautiful expansion, it's all progression based, so you can't even get into the zone unless you have I mean, you can by campfire, but you won't get any credit for the quests. The quests are all, so many of them are solo tasks, and they only have a few of them. Yeah, and EOK, see, that's where everybody's at. Even on this server, they're all in EOK. Almost nobody's out in the the Darkened Sea. I never seen, except for Brother Island. That's the only place I see people. I could go through any of the zones. There's nobody. And people tell me even on the live servers, TDS, there's not many people. So what happens, Serratus, is as I got higher up, due to work schedules and play schedules, people got left behind in the flagging scheme. They didn't get flagged. And as we went up, we needed much more specific classes to handle stuff. TDS, even though it is a little bit lower level, I feel, than TBM, the Broken Mirror, the mobs hit harder, I feel. The thing with TDS, the Darkened Sea, is that you still need a lot of good DPS classes. You really need, and I'm not talking just like casters and wizards, you need melee DPS. You need something that's just going to tear through those things. Like Steel Plate is just, that's what I needed over there. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to kill stuff. So classes got excluded because they weren't, Berserker Ranger types that can really dish it out. And even in TBM here, we still, the formula is the same. You need all DPS classes, tanks and DPS. That's what it is. You know, people kind of got left out that way. If we went back to do, I would say a little 85 stuff, we'd find a lot more people. For example, House of Thule. And if you watch the videos as we progressed through House of Thule and moved up, what happened is the amount of participants slowly started falling off. And, you know, we started getting a lot of people that were raid geared and coming in. And I mean, we needed people like that to really carry it, because the stuff is demanding. The way they've designed the game is that, you know, look at the last few missions I can't do. Those you really need to be raid geared. I mean, really, or else you have to have a well coordinated team where people really can play their class and know how to get the max out of their DPS. And to give you an example, the second one that I did in Endemic Plane of Decay, no, Endemic Plane of Life, called The Handmaiden. Let me just give you an idea how, yeah, I mean, let me give you how tough that one is. Handmaiden is one of those where if you're a caster class, forget it. I mean, unless you're like a, you know, enchanter and you're just there for a moment to slow the guy. What the guy does in Handmaiden, if you don't kill him quick enough, within about 1.5 minutes, he casts a spell that's unresistible that drains all your mana. So if you have any healer mercs, they're pretty much out of mana at 1.5 minutes, I'd say. And there's no way you're ever going to kill the guy. But if you're a melee class, oh, he's no problem. I mean, they just grind right through it. And, you know, that's what it takes. But if your melee DPS takes too long, you don't have anybody to heal him, you're dead, you know? So that's one of the difficult ones. If you look at other ones that I played, like Deadline's very challenging, but at least you can bring in 2 healer mercs and you can survive it. But, you know, look at, gosh, I mean, look at, Grannis, the cleansing steam. That thing, if you watch that carefully, at something like 60-something%, he spawns 3 adds. Every couple seconds, maybe like 12 seconds or stuff, he spawns 3 more and 3 more. And you can't kill the adds because he'll go into hyper regeneration mode. You have to kill him. It's a straight DPS race. So once again, like you said, it's really, yeah. And even with the AAs, exactly. And that's right, Matt. You have to pretty much be maxed out at AAs. And a Berserker's maxed out, but he doesn't have EOK, so he's not EOK maxed out. And me, I'll show you the same thing here, just to chit chat with you guys a little. I love chatting with you, by the way. A low AA class and a high, yeah, they are. It's like, if you're a low AA class, you're level 105, but if you're a high AA class, you're like a couple levels higher. You're like maybe a 108 or something like that. But if you look at here, I'll show you, and let's look at this one. See, I've maxed out on all these. I can't spend any more A's. But if I had Empires of Kunark, I could add more in. He's like, right, this one I could add 10 more AAs, Companion's Aggression. I mean, as an enchanter, it doesn't matter so much, because as an enchanter, you know, when you get up to this level, most of the people do such crazy DPS, or they tank so crazy good, that I'm just basically there to slow the guy, buff people, put spell guard on to mitigate 20% of spell damage and things like that. You know, nobody's going to be charming anything. I'll be dead in 1 round. So I don't even bother with that. The stuff hits hard, and 2-3 monsters on you, it's death time. You look at this here, 44 A's can go into this, so it can add some more, and it helps a little bit. As a melee class, the A's are everything, but I think as enchanter, it does help some, but it's not as important for me, because you're just, you know, just of what you do. So, you know, this is one class that can kind of get up there, and if you have less A's, you can make it, and nobody will notice anything like that. You'll just operate the same as everybody. They won't say, hey, how come you can't cast this or whatever, because all your power's in your spells. And I'm guessing bards will probably be the same way. They just got the songs going, and that is that. But yeah, so, you know, it's kind of, you know, that the game has become, I think that's one reason why maybe the lower level game was popular, is because you could just get anybody and get any kind of pickup group and go do stuff and have fun. Anybody could be anything. But nowadays at the higher level, you know, unless your class, if your class isn't needed for a specific thing, It's gonna be tough. Like, I mean, like, okay, let's talk about like druids. If you get on one of these missions, let's say like Granis or something, you know, you're not going to need a druid out there, or even damsel decay or enslaver. Just there's not much. I mean, would you rather have another berserker, or yeah, I'd take two berserkers, ranger especially. Those crazy DPS classes. That's what you really want, and so the game has changed in that way, I think, and that's too bad because some classes got kind of left out in the dust a little, but I don't know. I don't know how it got that way. And people will be looking for those things. We used to have a ranger with us, a 105 ranger, and it was always nice. The guy from UK, Eltharion, he was good. It's good to have him along. We miss it. He could do some nutty DPS too, but yeah, you want that, and that's what you're gonna pick, because to have less, it could mean the difference between failing or not doing it. Um, but that being said, I like the modern game. I do miss some of the things of the lower level game where everybody can come in, but I do like the modern game because it's just new, and it's a fast paced game. I would say it's really it's it's fast. Like with me, like especially everything here is yellow or so. You can't make too many mistakes. You can maybe make one mistake, and if you make another mistake, it's wipe. And if we get a multi pull and something goes wrong, it's like that. But that adds to the challenge, and like I said, things like Lady of Life, I really like figuring that one out. I tried it many times, just me, steel plate, and the two mages, and we tried it all heroes method, and could not do it because of the way the mechanics are. One of the final bosses has a 110,000 k damage shielded against a melee, so you can't go that way. You got to be real careful. And of course, Granis, we could never do that without the crazy DPS that you have out there. But so I want to go back and do some of the older House of Thule, just for fun. It's cool. It's sometimes fun to go slap down to other stuff, take a break from the fast-paced game up here. That's why a lot. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's really the game has a lot less options and what you can do, like spells and stuff. Um, yeah, I would say this. There is a lot of satisfaction, Matt, with the upper level game because it is really a challenge. And I would have to say, one thing I really do look at is when we get up here, it's like, man, some of the things like, you know, a lot of these group missions, they're like mini raids actually, and you really have to, you really got to know what you're doing, and everybody's got to know what they got to do and all that. And back in the day, the lower level game, it's really meant for a lot more casualness, I think. And yeah, and the challenges, there's a lot of satisfaction when you defeat a lot of the content. Even if it's a close call or whatever, you have death is a lot. It has that feeling of like what you would have long time ago of like doing a raid, but if you can do it with a group, that's actually better. Like Lady Life, those kind of things. And I have a lot of satisfaction doing them. Like I did Deadline, no tanks. Of course, now I look back, that's easier to do, but Handmaiden was a tense one. That was really tense. Doing it with no tanks, I thought, man, I'm gonna wipe on this one for sure. But we just got through it and got it. So check that one out. Really, really exciting. Also, one that I'll upload later that I did Enchanter, two mages against. There's another one in Degmar Castle. That one is good because that one is tough. It could be you see it done with Sandormo. He just destroyed all the ads, the 6 ads. But I did it with Enchanter. I had to be real sneaky about it just to get the commander alone. And that one's a good one to watch. But I will put that up soon so you guys can see it probably this weekend. Yeah, check out the Handmaiden. That you're gonna see, Matt. Have you done Handmaiden, or have you done what's that other one? Deadline. Have you tried any of those? I mean, the thing with Deadline that's hard is you can't punt. I have Beguiler's Direct Banishment, and I also have the AoE version. You can't punt any of those tsetse, whatever, those swarmer things. And you can't. You just got to straight up DPS them, and you got to, it's a matter of tactics and how you get there. Yeah, that one, if you have a good tank or Shadow Knight, you can do it. But none, you have to do the method I did. Like I got on the rock, and I cleared the whole place very, very carefully in a certain order. And then when I got the 6 bugs, I came in, had all the buffs, and just chain casted Rune. And then it's up to the Berserker to at least try to kill 1. If you can kill 1 or you can kill 2, then you're in good shape. But if you can't kill that 1 or something goes wrong, you hit the wrong button or something, you don't last long in that. But that's a good one. Those are some of my favorites. Deadline and that, I really enjoyed those. Really did. I love the challenge, and and the funny thing is at first I didn't like TBM so much because I run into bugs every day. But after a while, like I said, I kind of like it because maybe that's because I like the power leveling center so much back in POK, where you just could go to 1 to 75 being in the power leveling center, and you didn't have to go anywhere else. And maybe that's why I like this expansion, because you can do that too. And all the named are just around the corner. You can nail them too. They're fun to nail too. You could always get them single pull. So it's nothing like knocking off all the named stuff. Some of them have really good augs too. So, some things about this expansion. I'd say call it the convenience expansion that I like. But anyway, guys, it's been good hanging out with you. I'm going to go ahead and send you over to, I think, Nerd Navigator. I'm going to send you to him. If I can figure out how to do that command. Yeah, I'm really having fun, Matt. That's the thing about it. I really am, and it's turned out to me that the high level games really been fun. And another thing I like about TBM, I can do some of these missions on my lunch hour because they're so close. And when you got 2 mages and a campfire, it's doable. You can do it in about an hour, and it's great fun. But yeah, um, yeah, you too, Seratus, and good to see you. I'm glad you escaped the hurricane down there. Good that you all are back, and good to see all you guys. And we will be teaming up soon. Matt, when you get back playing again, you let me know. We'll do something. I'll save something for us. Yeah, Steel Play Stratus says hi to you.
Hello.
Yeah, it says hi to you. Oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, I want to get, like I said, I want to do some of those things, the group ones. And there are even group ones here in TBM that are tough too, that are really tough, that are not like there's some solo missions that are tough. I'll show you some of them guys, I'll show them to you. They're tough and dangerous. But yeah, so the plan going forward is to go into the beta in 2 weeks, I think it is. Yeah, it's about 2.5 weeks. Get into beta, do beta until the release. Once the release comes, depending on where I am, I'll keep playing in the new release of Ring of Scale. And after Ring of Scale, then I'll go back to Empires of Kunark, because I think everybody's going to be in Ring of Scale. And not many people are going to be in Empires of Kunark once Ring of Scale hits the market out there. So right now, like I said, I'm trying to finish up on the Broken Mirror, and maybe I just have one more group mission in the Darkened Sea in Combine Dredge. Beautiful zone, by the way. We'll finish that one up. We'll finish up also, try to do Arx Mentis if there's time, but I think primarily get this stuff done, because once the new expansion comes out, everybody's going to be everybody that's free to play will be doing the Broken Mirror. There's one viewer I have named 40-year-old gamer, and he likes it because a lot of the items here are non-prestige too. So if you're a free-to-play account, if you can survive this stuff, you're good. If you get the group armor that you get from the Broken Mirror into the temple, you'll be good enough to do it. So that'll be plenty to do it. And this represents a great opportunity, because the stuff is so much better than the stuff you get in the Darkened Sea at the group level. So a lot of the free-to-play players will be coming over to do this. So I'm hoping they'll be able to see the videos and stuff. there's another site called Narg's Place, Nargogs or whatever, and I looked at his, but he doesn't have the videos for Crypt of Soul or many from Crypt of Decay. So hopefully it'll help out all those people that want to get there. Okay, guys, I'm gonna, those of you on Twitch, I'm gonna go ahead and send you over to the Nerd Navigator, and I spelled it wrong. And those on YouTube, I want to thank you for watching. Okay, I'm sending you guys. So thanks, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you then. Yes, and see you soon, Matt. We got to get together again. Until then, have a great night and have fun playing EQ.